Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. Still going to be with the XC bike, which you may or may not like, but at least we're going to go to a BMX track to mix it up. So anyone that may have watched Nova Mestro World Cup, they put a pump track section into that. And I used to race BMX, so we're going to try and mix it up today and do everything on BMX track that I used to do. But on a full sus, well not a full sus, but a hardtail 29er. So I used to ride 20-inch wheels. So this is going to be very different, but hopefully super fun and interesting to watch. And
too much conviction. Apparently all I took is prison, but I don't know no different. Cause I was in jail up north when I did a coalition.
Right, I'm actually going to turn the music down now. I'm trying to be cool, but it's not really working. I just thought, nearly at the BMX track, so talk a bit about it. So interestingly, this is the first BMX track I ever rode. Can't remember how old I was. It was after like one of my first downhill races. I was pretty unfit. I was on a hardtail, and a friend of ours was like, "Hey, go to a BMX track. It's really good for fitness. Like you'll do some sprints. Like you'll just it'll bring skills along massively." And he was so right. But anyway, after coming here, I just loved it, and I actually became a member of this club. It's Hayes Hawks BMX track, and it's changed a lot since from when I first went. Like they got a rhythm straight now and like some really cool jumps. This first straight's still the same, which is still big and kind of gnarly, but it's such a fun track, and I still come quite a lot, be it on my BMX or a mountain bike, because it's so much fun. But yeah, so I thought for the first take of an XC bike around a BMX track, where best to go than where I guess bikes really started for me. Yeah, I used to ride around the woods of Vernon and that when we were kids, but this was probably where I really got into bikes and started racing them. And I raced BMX for years, and it was so much fun. But I still have my race BMX at home, which we'll probably do a video on that at some point. Probably want to do a few days out on track on that before I actually show you all, because BMX is really scary now. Here we have it, sports fans. Sickest track, to be fair. And just that amazing light coloured surface, which means it runs every weather. I'll take you for a head cam lap and then we'll start trying stuff. Right, here we have it, start gate, Hayes Hawks BMX club and track. I mean, it's pretty cool. If you go to my Instagram, you'll probably see pics of me here on a BMX, but here we are, XC bike it. But yeah, let's do a lap, see what the track's like. Well, it's windy. Safe to say, but this place has always been windy. But this might be a bit worse than I'm used to. Looks like they've done some sweet maintenance to this though, which is cool. Headwind out that turn. Then we got 3 doubles. Yeah, doubles. Pretty cool. To be fair, we'll go see the rhythm straight now. I mean, 29-inch wheels are quite big for this. Hop in. And that's the lap back to the start. This is the messiest I've ever ridden. This isn't easy. I rode a pump track the other day on this bike and I thought it was going to be breezy, but this is hard. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this. Same thing. It's up, land. get there, kids. But this is hard. Guys set this challenge. Right, I'm going to leave the rhythm straight for a minute because it's really hard and scary. I can see that it is definitely built for 20-inch wheels, even though I want to try 29ers through it. I mean, we've got one gap on it so far, but we're going to come to the last straight. Actually, probably going to be one of the harder ones today. Really windy out, but I want to clean it first. We got double, 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 and then a triple to pull. Triple never used to be that. It used to be a tiny little step up doubly thing, but well cool they've got a triple because, well, it just feels cool to say I've done it. But yeah, sweet. Let's give that a go then. See if we can make it happen. I don't know if I greased it, but I'd say I was close. I'm pleased with that regardless. Feels like a good effort with how tight these straights are. I always used to think they were tight on a BMX. Now I'm on this and wow, BMXs are easy compared. But I wouldn't say that now. Bit out of practice on those, but right. I'll see if I can do some more sweet stuff. Oh, and two. Right. That might have looked dangerous. It felt it, but 2 out of 3 first go. I know that you're probably all sat home and thinking, yeah, the small jumps, they should be easy. And you're so right. But there's a fierce head / side wind, don't you know? Plus this is an XC bike, so give me a break. And that, sports fans, is why I like mountain bikes. On a BMX, a 50-50 like that would have been but on this, luckily we can laugh about it and not cry about it. Whoa, you got to put a pedal in here before that. Came over the first and you're like, whoa, wind. Second, right, it's a lot of wind, slow down. But I had to pull the third. You guys would laugh at me otherwise. Three for 3. Right. Third time lucky and for sure the worst run of wind. But pull up and hope, and it worked out. That was scary though. It feels good to grease this jump on an XC bike. Happy now. Right. Because I know there's going to be some questions about, didn't we see some bigger jumps in the background? You're right, you did. So these were known as the Himalayas when I was a member at this club. And well, they are pretty big. And thought I'd love to hit them today. The wind just isn't going to allow it. Like, look, I'm all for trying to do the big stuff and really actually make something that's cool. But I'm about safety as well, and in the question of safety, these are not happening today because, well, I want to ride tomorrow and the day after and the day after, but we will come back when it's a bit, well, when the wind's chilled out, and we will do them. But we're going to do a few probably videos of BMX tracks and doing stuff because it's well cool. It's literally as cool as this wicked thing. Like, that looks like a lot of fun, to be fair, and it's an absolute ripper. Right, so that's it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed it. Annoyingly, the wind's kind of brought a bit of an early end to the video, which sucks, but we'll be back. I think we're probably gonna make this more of a regular thing, maybe try and once a week go to a BMX track, maybe take my BMX as well and this. Just like, it's so fun and different to learn like how to ride the different bikes over different things, so I guess it'd be great for my skills overall, and it's never bad to lose sprints. Such a vital part of training. But this has been so much fun. I mean, this is the best bike. How can you have a bike that will go climb hills the way this does, go down the hills the way this does? Like, I love riding this thing, probably more than my trail bike now. It's so much fun. But once again, thank you to Bernard for letting me borrow this bike because I really appreciate it. Cheers guys, catch you later. Just remember, like, share, subscribe. See you on the next one.